Hey YouTubers, welcome back to Radioactive Scale RC. Today we're just going to do a quick video of part one of the Gatekeeper build. So the Element Enduro Gatekeeper, I got the kit version. So this is just kind of, we're going to go through what's in the box, have a look, and then the next video we'll start putting it together. But yeah, so we just want to go, I just wanted to go through the parts and see what we've got. And then we'll get into the build, and hopefully you guys follow me along and watch me do the build. So today I've got a camera overhead also. I've got another sport camera that I put over top, so I might cut in some of those shots in the video here and do some playing with some editing, try to do something a little different for this video. But yeah, so just so you're aware, I may do that because I'm trying something else. I got another not an expensive sport cam, but a high def cam that I want to try out and see if overhead shots are going to be just as good as the way I do my videos now. I'm trying to do some different stuff. So yeah, so I might cut some of those in between, and I have no audio on that one, just on this main camera, so they'll just be stills of overtop shots. But yeah, so let's get into this box. I haven't opened it up yet, so we'll cut the seal and we'll see what we got to play with here. I show you the stuff on the box, but I'm sure like everybody has seen these shots of the explanation on the box. The kit, of course, comes with the hard plastic. It's got factory team parts, like better shocks and links are better. Panhard for sure. It's got track bar mount in the panhard. Metal inserts in the shock mounts, which is kind of nice. That's really nice. And like I said, I may be putting the Desert Lizard internal shock, Yaw Racing internal shocks on this. I haven't decided just yet, but I guess I should decide soon since I'm going to start building it here. Yeah, so rear anti-roll bar. I'm not sure if I'm going to put that on yet, if I'm going to install that. Yeah, so that's the box, and I'm sure everybody has seen this before, so this is not a new vehicle. This is new to me. So I don't want to waste time doing that. I don't want to make it a long video. We're just going to go through the box. And I do kind of like that their boxes, it's hard for you guys to see, but their boxes, maybe the upper camera might catch this. So that's kind of what I'm hoping with the camera up top. They've got kind of like a garage setting in the box that you could use as a garage setting against a wall. And a bunch of Element, I don't know what you'd use that for. Cut them out and use them in your shop, I guess. But yeah, so let's get started in the box. So we've got some body parts. Looks like the roof and the hood. And then the side panels, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's the side panels, and I do like that they include the interior. That is nice. So there is an interior. They got some decals on the decal sheet for the belts and stuff, so you don't have to do a lot of detail painting. So that's kind of nice. All right, so there's a lot of bags in here, and they are numbered. So like I said, this bag has number 9 on it, so that's good. Looks like we got shocks. That is number 9 is the shocks, and I think my new I printed this off, a new parts tray, so when I'm building I can put my parts in. It isn't magnetized. I did buy a magnet sheet to glue onto the bottom, but it wasn't strong enough to hold through the plastic. So I think the next time I print this out, I'm going to design it where I've got an inlay in there and I can put the magnet in, and then a few layers will go over top of that, or I will make the bottom thinner so that there's better magnetism through the plastic. Like, this isn't very thick, maybe 2 millimeters thick, maybe 3, but I think that's what I'll do next time. I'll tinker around designing it where I can put a magnetic piece of magnetic mat is what I bought. They're not very strong, but in each one, and then it'll stop the print and then lay them in, and then the print will just go right on top of them. It'll continue printing. So I haven't tried that yet, but I might give that a try. So yeah, so anyways, let's get back to the parts. Box 8, or bag 8, sorry. Got a few. It's a pretty heavy one. We got some metal parts in there. Looks like more shock parts, maybe. Alright. Bag 5 is a diff. Looks like possibly the front, because it's got some turnbuckles and bearings. That's bag 5. Bag 4 is the transmission. And I believe this has an overdrive that I can put in, or 2 different types of gears that I can put in. So I'm going to get into the book and look at that a little later on. So we'll go through that. Oops, I don't have a lot of space on this work table in front of my computer, guys. So bear with me a sec while I try to. Yeah, so transmission and bag 7, links, some link balls. Yep, there's the links, all metal links. I love doing kits. It's not a slow process. Bag 9, another bag 9. Did I already have a bag 9? I did have a bag 9. Maybe one of these is bag 6, so I'm assuming maybe that's bag 6. I don't know. Or this is bag 6 or bag 9. Another diff. So that looks like the rear diff. God darn, box just doesn't want to stay open. So another diff. There's a lot in here. Battery trays. And most of you that have Enduros know that they have the 2 different size battery trays, a longer one and a short one. I believe the Gatekeeper needs the short one to fit properly, and that's what I have. I'm going to be using the short one. If you can hear my furnace kicking in, guys, I'm sorry. It's minus 30 below here in Canada, Alberta, Canada right now, so the furnace is going to kick on. So hopefully you guys don't hear that too bad. It's on the other side of the room, but my shop is in my basement. But yeah, so the battery cases, and there's some of the hardened. This is all the hardened plastic. It's a grayish black. So these are all the hardened plastic pieces. There's the Panhard mount. So that's all in that bag, and there's no number on that bag. So this bag has no number. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. And big one, I guess, and I think that's the last bag. Nope, this is the rails. And that is your roll bar. And you see we've got the helmets for the body, so we can paint those up. We'll do those up. I haven't decided on the paint color yet. Some screw bags for the putting the cage together. So that's a bigger bag. And we got some poking through there. We don't want them all coming out of there. There we go. And we got assembly grease and 300 weight, I guess, 300 weight shock oil. So that's good. They give you that. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to use my own shock oil. If I'm going to use the factory ones, I may use the internal shocks. I still haven't decided, as I said. And of course we got the rails. They look pretty good. That's bag number 1. So there's your first bag number 1. I don't think that would be our first step, but there's the rails. And the last is the decals and the book. So we're going to open that up here quickly. We're just going to put all this back in the box. I knocked my mic over. Sorry, guys. Stretching over the camera. So yeah, hopefully that camera above is getting some half decent of all of this, and I can incorporate that into the video. Like I said, it's got no sound. I turned the volume off, so the audio off on it, so that it's just taking a still video, or a non-sound video. It's not a still video. Yeah, so we'll see. So there's that. Put the body pieces back in for now, and we'll have a look at this book here. So the body pieces, I still haven't, I kind of have an idea what colors I want to go to. I'll probably do a fade color. I'm not big on stripes and pinstriping and stuff, so I will probably do something like that instead. Let's get the book open, just just quickly here. So hopefully you guys come along for the build and see how this turns out. It's been a while since I did a kit. My last one was my RC 4-wheel drive Galande 2, so I do have some plans on some other builds that I'm looking for, but I can't find the kits, so I don't want to give those away right away. I'm hopefully going to be able to find the kits. So yeah, so here's our instruction manual. We'll just move this a little further out of the way so we can have a look at the instruction manual. Insert. Okay, good. So it does show all the screws in real life size, so you can use this to make sure you have the right size. You just put the screw onto it, so that's really good. I'm hoping that camera above us gives us a good shot of this, guys, so we'll wait and see. When if you don't see anything good from over top editing, then you know it didn't work out for me and I got to try getting it closer or do something different. Yeah, so it looks like there's lots of detail. It's kind of small print, but not too bad. But yeah, step one is to use the frame rails and start putting the frame rail together. All right. Yeah, so that's the next build, guys. We kind of did a quick box opening of the Enduro Gatekeeper, the Element Enduro Gatekeeper. Part number is 40110 if you're interested. This is again is the kit version, as you can see from opening the box. I don't like really buying the RTRs a whole lot unless they don't have a kit version for something that I want, so I always go with the kit versions and do the builds myself and put in what I want to put into them. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this build, and hopefully you guys come along and share this build with me. And yeah, we'll see how it turns out. So thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing to those that have subscribed and come back and watch my videos. I know I haven't put a lot up lately, but I'm working on it, trying to get more. Like I said in a couple of my last videos, I work in a different town, a city actually, and live in a different city, so I'm not home very often. And right now I'm still on a bit of holidays, but I only got a few days left, so I want to get this build on the go and try and get as much video content up as I can for you before I go back to work. So yeah, so thanks for subscribing, and thanks for stopping by and watching. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up to the video. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Give me some ideas of how you did your Gatekeeper builds, especially the transmission, which way you went, because I know there's a couple different ways we can set up the tranny. Let me know. Leave a comment. Click that bell so you'll be notified of the next video that I put up in this build series or whatever I put up, and we'll catch you at the next one. Everybody stay safe. Cheers.